We're going to compare two stories today. They're both going to be Jack and Jill, but they're going to be a little different. There'll be some that's the same and some that's different. So I want you to use your listening ears so you can hear what's the same and what is the difference. What is the name of the story called? That's right, the title. And the title of the story is Jack and Jill. What's an author do? That's right, they write the book. And the author of this book is Lisa Woodruff. What's an illustrator do? You're right, they draw the pictures. The illustrator of this book is also Lisa Woodruff. She wrote and drew the pictures. Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. The end. So that was a short story about Jack and Jill falling down the hill. Now we are going to read another book about Jack and Jill and see if it is the same. Now we're going to read this Jack and Jill, and we are going to see if it is the same. Jack and Jill. The author of this one is Melissa Everett, and the illustrator is Elma Drodge. Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack and Jill fell down and broke his crown, and Jill said, "This is silly. Why do we keep going up and down the same hill? Jack, it is time for us to see the world." Jack and Jill went to Brazil to see a lovely city. Fun-filled nights, wonderful sights, and it all looked so pretty. Jack and Jill then flew until they saw the Australian coast. Lots of sand, fine buildings, and they liked the animals most. Jill and Jack then chose to pack to go and see Paris, France. Up the tower took just an hour, where they met their friends to dance. Off by train they went again. Their travels were so much fun. Then at 3 they stopped for tea besides Big Ben in London. Jack and Jill could feel the chill in Canada the next day. At the falls they made snowballs when they went outside to play. Jill and Jack then took a track across the US of A. Lots to see, such history, the sights blew them both away. Jack and Jill flew further still to China to meet more friends. Filled with awe, they also saw a wall they thought would never end. Near the end, they saw a friend who they lived in Moscow. Through it all, they had a ball, but it's time to head home now. Jack and Jill back on their hill, it's like they never parted, and each year their friends met here where this adventure started. The end. So now I want you to compare both books. How were they the same and how were they different? If you need to go back and look at the other story, you can just move the little cursor over and you can listen to the story again. So I want you to talk with your moms and dads and maybe your brothers and sisters how that story was the same and how it was different.